El Gigante, 7-footer. I guess we're going to cover the 7-foot, 400-pounder almost against the almighty Bobby Lashley. Here on night 2, WrestleMania 38, we're trying to chop it up into segments. We'll throw it out here. They're really pushing almost. I get it. He's a giant, a little rough in the ring, but it's tough as a big guy. He's come a long way. And now to go against Lashley, who's a specimen, jacked, ripped, shredded, like shredded wheat. Lashley, MMA background, former WWE champion, been all over in every organization. This is going to be an interesting match. I don't expect it to go that long, so that's why I'm going to stick here. Is Lashley coming out with MVP? They're showing highlights right now. Omos has been introduced, and it's going to be Omos and Lashley. I didn't know this match was going to be announced. I didn't know this was going to be on Night 2 WrestleMania 38, but stepping over the top rope. Look at the size of Omos. And I want to get back to the last match. RK Bro retained the titles. Just like in Night 1, the Usos retained the titles. Think about the tag team division. And I'm going to say that before we get on here at Chaos Corner, live to tape, a watch along here. Thanks for being here. The tag team division in the WWE is just terrible, pitiful. I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm telling it like it is. No editing, no nothing. I'm telling it like it is. This is what I do here. But could it be any worse? The tag team division. Look at... I don't care if you're talking about AEW, MLW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, NWA, I think I said it already, all different tag teams. Heck, even Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. But what are you doing in the tag team division? He is a physical specimen. WrestleMania 38, Night 2. How about how crazy it's been these last couple years? What is this? I believe this is the 3rd year of 2 nights, if I'm not mistaken. And somebody help me out. Like, subscribe, tap the bell. Let's grow the channel. Over 1,000 videos. You know, with social media platforms. We're having a lot of fun, and we need it for the distraction in this world. And what's going on. So stay strong in faith. I keep pushing that out there because I'm giving you the real me mixed in with the GOC. Wearing the old garb in honor of AT&T, Jerry Land, the Dallas Cowboys, AT&T Stadium. You get it, right? They haven't given an announcement yet on the attendance. And they're just showing, Lashley with all the pyrotechnics and graphics. And this is like a throw in here almost. I get it. I don't think it's going to last that long. This is the 2nd match of Night 2, WrestleMania 38. Got to do something about the tag team division. Other matches coming up. Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville. What a jackass. And Sami Zayn. Pat McAfee. I really want to say that. McAfee was trained by Rip Rogers. No wonder why he's done so well against Austin Theory. That's going to be interesting. Edge and AJ Styles. I'm very interested in that matchup. Had a chance to be on a handful of different events with AJ Styles over the years. And then, of course, a Brock and Roman Reigns. There's another match, too. Sheamus is going to be on here. There's a couple of other matches. We have the ladies tag team, fatal 4-way tag team match coming up. So we'll see what we cover. There's the bell. The Almighty One and the Giant. I've managed many a giants in my career that were 7-footers. The giant Primo Carnera, Big Guido, the giant Jacob, damn near 7-footer Michael Sane, Brian Lee. The list goes on and on. Big clothesline from behind by the giant Omos. Thanks for being here. It's me. It's me. It's the GOC. And I'll give you the catchphrases later. It is, what are we on here? It's 8:45 Eastern Standard Time. Remember, they're ahead of us. They're behind us by an hour. They're in Texas. And Lashley, for as big as he is, what is Lashley? 6'3", 6'4", 260. Not an ounce of fat on him. He looks like a child standing next to Omos, who now has the claw on the dome of Bobby Lashley, just putting it. Where would he stack up in the giants of the past, of the Giants, Big Show, Paul Wright, Kevin Nash, Andre the Giant, Don Leo, Jonathan, Ernie the Cat Lad, Big John Studd, who I think I said already? Where would he stack up? Even your Big Boss Man, your Earthquake, your Typhoon, a lot of big men over the years. Oh, and lastly, just Will Smith and Chris Rock almost, and almost with the big boo, standing boo. Back elbows in the corner now, almost big clotheslines. I like almost. He needs a manager. I say it in the different shows. I give my over 3 decades experience, 50 years as a fan. Almost needs someone like me. Yeah, I get it. I'm the old man brand, the over 50 demo god. The numbers show it here on the YouTube analytics on the channel. I understand. And lastly, Smart finally going to the knee. Lastly's out there with no one. A guy who's had all kinds of managers from MVP to everyone else. Almost also was the bodyguard for AJ Styles. Now at WrestleMania 38, night 2, the biggest night of the Super Bowl of the year. And both Bobby Lashley, the Almighty One, and the Giant almost have no seconds, no manager. It's just a heads up. Poor writing. I don't like it. I'm not saying I'm always complaining when I'm doing the AEW about run-ins and outside interference and the numbers and stuff like that. But with these two, they truly need managers. This is where you use the old school manager. The fuck am I talking to myself here? What, I got to break out the complete idiot's guide to pro wrestling? Who am I talking to? Where's my audience? Oh, frustrating to sit here, whether I'm talking to myself for a history, for legacy, or I'm bringing it to you guys. And again, he just takes him by the throat and tosses Lashley over the top rope. Again, wasting time. If he had a manager, roll out, big man. Follow him outside the ring. Bring him back in. Do some damage outside. Do something. Where is the leadership, the direction, the guidance? None. And lastly, a standing jump up to the ring apron. Big clothesline on the apron. Almost was barely moved by it. Match leaves a little bit to be desired, but both great athletes. Off the top rope goes Lashley and almost catches him like he's a kid. Lifts him up over his shoulders. This could be the end. Drops him face first. Over his head, face first, down goes Lashley. Now, for the loser of this match, where do you go from here in a WrestleMania moment? It's not for anything. This really is a challenge, really, for the Giant. Lashley loses. Where does he go? Almost loses. Where does he go? Who absorbs a loss better? Do they get a disqualification or rematch? What's going to happen here? A big bear hug by Omos on Lashley. This match hasn't told a great story. Hasn't been a lot of psychology to it. I understand what they're trying to do. I'm just giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly here. I like the big man. I like Omos. And lastly, how could you not respect him for this pure physical condition and his longevity in the business? I mean, how could you not? This is what you get. Slams him back, lower back into the top of the turnbuckle because Omos is just huge. Once again, same maneuver. Bear hug. Slamming him back into the corner, into the turnbuckle, into the ring post. But no, not the ring post, the turnbuckle. But he damn near hits the ring post. Do you guys like it better when I go to the lounge, the office, the executive boardroom, or the bunker? No one has said anything. Some people check in. I've been following all the coverage too, and everyone else that I went and I said I watched all of their shows as well. Finally, a reversal by the Almighty One. Big right to the jib by Lashley on Omos. Another right. He still hasn't gone down yet, the big man. And Lashley throwing rights, winding up. Not really digging this, not feeling this match yet. But Lashley's underhook. He's going to try to get him up into a suplex. Here we go. If anyone could do it, it could be Lashley. A reversal by Omos. Short clothesline, and he misses it. Lashley with a boot to the midsection again, and he's going to try again, the Almighty One. He gets him over, snap suplex on the 7-footer. Nice maneuver by Lashley. But if anyone could do it, Lashley's a specimen. And now he's flexing and go pandering to the crowd. This is what I keep talking about if you're going to be into the reality of pro wrestling. Spear from behind on the lower back of Omos. That was nice. It cut the Giant in half by Lashley. He's pumped up. He's running around. But where is the psychology here of winning a fucking match? Spear to the front. Lashley takes out Omos. This will be big for Lashley. It's expected, though. There it is. Lashley pins the Giant El Gigante. Good move, because if Lashley had lost this at WrestleMania, had he had lost this match, Lashley, to the Giant, no matter what they were going to do with him, Lashley's career would have been persona non grata. All right, fans. Night 2, WrestleMania 38, the almighty Bobby Lashley, no manager, the Giant Omos, who they've been pushing when they went with this storyline, took the pin, took the spear to the lower back, and then reversal, the traditional spear for the 1, 2, 3, as they're showing the highlights here on Night 2, WrestleMania 38, live to tape watch along with the GOC. This segment went way long. I don't know where they're going to go from here, but fans, thanks for being here. We have a long way to go. We have a lot of matches. I told you that. Stay here. Grab something to eat. Grab a snack. I won't hold it against you.